world, Hummer I back with another video. Excuse me, I've been a little under the weather, so I have a little cough. I really want to go into great detail today about this subject, but I might keep it brief because of my, my cough. I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm just going to get straight to the point. My topic is nomadic and martial law. The thing is with my videos is, okay, yes, I'm taking you guys on a journey with me, over this year, preparing to become nomadic and living a minimalist lifestyle. But also, I'm into survival. I'm into the things that, to prepare ourselves for some type of catastrophic events or some type of, chaotic discourse that could possibly happen in our world. We all know the different things that's going on in Paradise, California. We know about the Cascadia subduction zone, which is, of course, about the major earthquake that is to come. We just don't know when. And the areas that they will affect. Then we have these immigrants that's coming here that can possibly become chaotic and out of control. Not to mention a lot of other things that we have going on. There's been a great level of crime increase throughout different states and cities. So basically, one thing I feel like being nomadic, as a nomad, well, I'm not a nomad yet, but I will be. But as nomadic, we have a little bit of flexibility because we can move around. When we see there's an area that's getting out of control, we can maneuver ourselves very quickly. Now, for those that don't really understand martial law, it is an extreme rare measure used to control society during war or a period of civil unrest or chaos. Now, the thing that some people don't know is if something happens, and say for instance a small city, and I'm not going to mention any names or any cities, but just say a city, let's just name it Bavaria, was to become out of control, and they declare martial law for that particular city, and you have certain times you have to be in, or whatever the case may be. The point is, once martial law kicks in, you're talking about the integration of the military. Your civil liberties go out the door. You have no rights. And some people want to holler about, oh, we still have rights. No, you do not. They can come in there and bust a cap in your butt and don't have to have a reason. You can look at them wrong. You could be outside over curfew. They can just suspectly think that you're doing something, and they can nail you with charges, or they can kill you. Okay? That's the reason why I feel like being in a city is not the place to be. Because you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be out of control. Their animalistic instincts are going to kick in, and that's going to put them into survival mode, which in some cases make them not care about other people or the things that they do. So we as nomads need to prepare ourselves, and we of course need to inform others that are not nomads some of the things that's happening and the things that we need to do to prepare ourselves. I have my little cheat sheet here. I have a tendency to kind of run off course when I get to talking, especially when I get overly excited. Well, I'm sharing this information because this is really something that means a lot to me, and being prepared is very important. We have loss of jobs, Section 8 cuts, an increase of homelessness. We have a lot of people that are out here have mental illness. Society, depleteness is on the rise. And then the government already look at us as overpopulated. So, we have a lot of different things that's going on that is to depopulate the population. And people just either don't care or they just living in la la land, instead of, stepping out the matrix and just thinking outside the box and really take a look at what's going on in the world. We want to sit around and watch these football games and watch trying to find out what's going on, the Desperate Housewives of New York or whatever that stuff is. And we're not trying to find out things that we need to know so we can take care of ourselves and our families. And that's very important. We have a high crime rate, which can force us into martial law, which will help with the population control. So with population control, meaning, killing anyone that is breathing, not to mention the poisonous foods, water, and the poison they're putting in our air. We the people need to wake up and smell the bull crap that is being played on us. All these events, racism, killing each other for nothing, and the loss of jobs are smoke screens of what is really going on and what is really to come. So you all probably think, what does this have to do with nomadic life? Well, the way I see it, stay away from the city. Outside of the city would be a safer place, and owning property in a rural area. And if you don't, you might know somebody that you can pair up with, and you guys can work together. Because number one thing is going to be food. You're not going to have time to run to Walmart or Kroger. You need to start preparing and putting back non-perishables, things that you can save for years to come. Maybe you want to look into buying some MREs to set aside. Also, get some things. Start buying like seeds. Learn how to plant and garden. Grow your own food. Start educating yourself on survival things. That's really important. Start saving your money. Stop depending on a lot of crap that you don't need, okay? That's where becoming a minimalist. Start early. Start getting rid of crap. That's what I've been doing. That's why my place looks like a hot mess right now. Because I've been giving away stuff and trying to sell stuff, and what I don't give away, it's going in storage, okay? So start thinking about those type of things. Start sitting back. Try not to watch so much TV. Less TV. Start reading more. Thinking for yourself. A lot of times people don't think for themselves. They want to sit back and depend on TV, the news, and depend on what other people tell them instead of, self-educating. Do some research. Even when you listen to things on the news or on YouTube or whatever, go back and look up some of those things and find out some information for yourself. So stop listening to, the government's promises in the world, in the words that they say. You need to start looking at the subliminal messages, because they're all there, but you have to be able to think outside the box in order to realize what they are. And subliminal messages are in our music, our TV, movies, and things like that. So, and even in the governor officials that we have that are running for office, start looking at them as lies. And until people can start prove themselves as being trustworthy and a person of their words, don't believe them. It makes things a lot easier, because when they go and they don't do what they're supposed to do or what they say they're going to do, it won't be such a big disappointment. So the way I look at it, nomadic, why not? Keep moving as needed. Don't sound bad to me. You can save more for your retirement, and you can be helping your family, especially when emergencies come up. You will have more money to do the things that you need to do. And you can actually live your life. Because we really don't know how long we have left on this earth. None of us. So why not take advantage of the opportunity to start trying to live more instead of living to pay bills. Pay bills but live. So a non-conventional lifestyle is just an alternative option, okay? there are so many different non-conventional lifestyles that a person can live. It necessarily don't have to be in your vehicle. You know, you can look into tiny homes, buy a storage building. I mean, turn it into a home. Put it on a little piece of property, get you an acre. I mean, it's so many different ways to do things to save money, to prepare yourself for what's to come, and still live your life to the fullest. You know, one of the things that I am planning on doing is just to learn more about how to survive off the land, because I was not brought up living off the land, but I would like to learn more. And I've been doing a lot of different research, and I stumbled upon a school that I plan on taking a week course. It's Missouri Survival School, and the name of the school, I think it's like Sigma X. It's a 5-day survival. Oh, Sigma X3. It's a 5-day survival school. This is just the standard version now. And what's so cool about it, I'm just going to share a little bit about the itinerary. The first day that you're there, you will learn at least 3 primitive shelters on how to build, shelters. Like, for instance, just building a place for you to stay in the woods. Like, I don't know, with leaves, or just depending on what, I guess, where you are in the woods, bamboo and, or whatever they have. So you get a chance to learn how to do those type of things. Water procurement, you learn how to clean your water so you can drink it, which is very important. That's day 2. And I'm sure there's other things on that day you will learn. Day 3, making a fire, and how to keep the fire going all night, and other things that surrounds that. Day 4, different food procurement measures. You learn those different methods. Also, survival fishing and trapping on day 4. Day 5, tools, and you also learn how to use the cordage, which is kind of like a rope. You get a chance to learn the different ones and how to use it to make things for hunting, for hunting tools. So, and the only thing that you need to bring is like a backpack, some type of rain gear, like a poncho, some outdoor clothing, of course, a fixed blade knife, a folding saw, overnight camping gear, and pretty much that's it. So just this 1 week, you'll learn how to do all those different things, just basic things that'll get you, I guess, through some rugged days in the woods, to be able to take care of yourself. They also offer other courses that I'm interested in. They have one that teaches you the things that you can eat in the woods and the things that you can't. And I think I also teach you how to prepare the meals out of those things. But this is not the only school. There are a lot of other different schools. There are more tactical schools like Sheepdog, my ex-husband was telling me about. So, but the one I'm looking at is just basic survival, living off the land. So it's important that we need to, we prepare ourselves, and not just prepare ourselves going out storing canned goods, but also prepare ourselves as far as skills that we may need while we are living in a rural area, or we, living off the grid. We need to have those skills to be able to survive, because there might not always be a Walmart or Kroger, or look at a lot of these businesses that are going out of business. We don't have as many food centers, or that we used to have. Grocery stores. Some people like to call it grocery stores, but we don't have a lot of those. A lot of those have disappeared, as well as a lot of different shopping centers and places like that. So Nomadic and Marshal Law, basically, get ready. It's coming. It's coming. We have too much going on right now to just say everything's going to be great, because it's not. And we need to prepare ourselves in more than one way. So, world, I will be sharing more on other topics to come as far as prepping, because I am a prepper. I just started prepping, but I am that, and I will continue to prep, and I will continue to share when it comes down to that as well. So the next video, I would like to kind of talk a little bit more about the major earthquake that's supposed to strike, the M6.8 that's supposed to be striking Cascadia subduction zone. And right now I'm doing a little bit more research about it, so I won't be going into too much details about it. But I want to talk about that because, once again, a lot of people are going to die, and then there's going to be a lot of people that are going to they're going to have to relocate. And we need to start looking at these places that they're relocating these people to, like Paradise, you know, in California. We got to start looking at these places, because, you know, these FEMA camps and different places like that, or FEMA centers, whatever word you want to use it, they're just not there for nothing. You know, these people that are losing their lives and losing their homes, you know, these folks gonna have somewhere they have to go. And where you think they're gonna go? They're gonna go into these experimental centers, okay? And we have to get ready. And if you know about these things, if you're open-minded and you're willing to prep, you're willing to prepare and educate yourself, it'll make things a lot easier. Because when that time comes, guess what? It won't be a surprise, because you already know, okay? You already know. You know what's going down. So, world, I would just like to tell you thank you guys. And once again, this is an unedited video. So I will start editing my videos. I downloaded some things so I can start doing that. Until I learn how to use those those items, then my videos will just continue to be unedited. And hey, I'm just keeping it real, you guys, okay? So, Hummer, we'll see you guys later. Oh, and by the way, as far as progress with my Hummer, it's in the shop right now. I had a transmission go out on me, so I am getting that fixed. But hey, Hummer I will be back on the road, and once I square everything away, I will be doing a video with a walkthrough of my setup, okay? So I probably won't do that video until the next few months or so. But I just want to give you guys an update on that as far as my prepping to become nomadic. See you guys. Bye.